Hey, what's up, guys? I'm still at it. I haven't posted my last video. My last video is called Uber Tips. Literally, Uber Tips. 4 or 5 different ways in which you can improve your income by, letting the customer give you a tip. Check out that video. Today, once again, is a Sunday, is Easter Sunday, 2017, April 16. I've been up since 2:30 a.m. this morning. I got started at 2:30 a.m. this morning. Right now is 3:30 p.m. I've been at it for 13 hours straight. I probably took about a total of 45-minute break. I've been at it straight for 13 hours, yo. Haven't made $100 yet. I think I made about 98, 99. When you look at the tips I probably cleared $100. Like I told you, take those tips. Take those side rides. I gave you some tips in the last video. Check it out. But according to Uber's thing, I haven't made $100 yet. I've been at it for 13 hours straight. Let's take out a 45-minute lunch break, which I didn't even really. I just ran in, grabbed some takeout, and came back. Stopped at a juice bar and, stopped to fill up my car. I guess that all adds up to about an hour's worth of time. But I've been getting the calls, doing the calls, going to the destinations. It's Easter Sunday. A lot of people are out here shopping and whatnot. It's crowded. It's crazy. I got stuck over at Miami Aventura Mall for about 2 or 3 rides. They all wind up canceling. That's one thing I don't understand is how are these people able to cancel and I'm not getting my cancellation fee. I'm hanging out. I think one lady pulled a good trick on me over at the mall. I was waiting for her outside of the mall entrance and for more than 5 minutes, and then right when the 5 minutes was about up, she changed the pickup address. And so I went over to the new pickup address, which was just another entrance in the mall. Wasn't very far. I waited over there several minutes. She didn't seem to be showing up. I called her twice. She didn't pick up the phone. Text her. She didn't return my text. I canceled, and I got no cancellation fee for that. None. So I emailed Uber, of course, and we'll see what happens. But I wonder if that's a new trick with the rider. They're always pulling tricks on us, to earn a free credit or something with Uber. I wonder if this is a new trick. Tell the guy that you're going to be at a certain destination. You know that you can't make it. You realize you're not going to be there. He can cancel. You're going to get the cancellation fee. Oh, I'll change the address over to the next entrance. I wonder, do they have another 5 minutes then? Who knows, man? We never know what's going on with Uber. So here I've been at it since 2:30 a.m. Sunday morning, prime time, holiday, weekend. People are out and about. Should be plenty of business. Actually, there was a small surge over there where I was supposed to pick up the lady at the mall, and she canceled, so I didn't get the surge anyway, but I got surge on 0, whatever that is. So anyway, I just want to talk about the surge anyway. First of all, with the surge, it's kind of like an oxymoron. It's kind of like a contradictory thing, because if you're in a surge area and say the surge is at 2.5 or whatever, you run over there, you pick up a ride. Generally, people are going short distances in surges. Very seldomly are they going 15 miles in the surge or 10 miles in the surge, or maybe most you're going to do is 5 miles out. So 5 miles out, you're going out of the surge, and so you did one ride. So by the time you get back there, you'll be lucky if you can get a second ride and do another second ride that's probably going 5 miles at least. Generally, they're not going over 5 miles. So you're getting 2.5 for like 3 or 4 mile trips. Doesn't make any sense. By the time you drop one ride off and get back, the surge is almost over, and it's like in a surge area, it's so crowded that you're not really even going anywhere in a surge. Remember, we get paid by the mile here. The minute, that 15 cents a minute amounts to nothing. We get paid by the mile. So what good is a surge if you're earning 2.5, 3 times the rate, but you don't go anywhere. So what is it, a surge times 1? I mean, or surge times 1 mile? I mean, don't get caught up in this surge thing. It's crazy. It's a crazy hoax, another crazy hoax. When you get to a surge area, it will be so congested, and there will be so many police patrols and traffic and detours that you will not get around the surge area. You will be lucky if you get one ride. Sometimes I sit head deep in the middle of a bright red surge area for 5-10 minutes, get no call, none. This whole surge thing is a joke. It's like everything they do here is a joke. So I got a lot of stuff to cover anyway. Once again, my star rating. I saw my star rating last week. My 5-star rating. I've been tracking it. I was at a 4 point. Excuse me. I was at a 4.47. I was at a 4.47. I stayed there. I got 55 stars in a week. Not to mention how many 4 or 3 stars. I got 55 stars. My shit didn't budge. I think I noticed this morning that it went from a 4.47 to a 4.48. What is this shit? It's like this Uber shit. I'm not even taking it seriously anymore, man. You know? 5-star rating is bullshit. I got 50 fucking stars in 1 week. Less than a week, really. And more like 5 days. That's 10 5-stars per day. You would think that I would be up a little bit. Nothing. I'm not even up a fraction. My rating moved up 0.01 for 55 stars in less than a week. Okay, there's something wrong with the star rating system. I'm not doing bad rides. All of my rides are pretty average. I don't know what's going on with this Uber rating system. It's got to be flawed. Okay, so my 5-star rating is improved. I got like 905 stars right now out of like less than 2,000 rides. So you would think that that would be pretty good, but according to Uber, you're not good enough for these riders. I mean, I'm doing everything short of kissing their ass on the ride. I don't know. I looked at it. I said, only 25% of my riders are rating. Where are the other 75% ratings going? So it's not fair. A couple other things. I just reached 100,000 miles. Or not 100,000, 30,000 miles. What was that? I reached 30,000 miles on my car. You know, and it seems amazing that I put 30,000 miles on this Honda Civic in 7 months of driving for Uber. I started in September. It's April. I've been driving this Uber 7 months. Wow. 30,000 miles, 30,000 miles in 7 months. And I have really nothing to show for it but a whole lot of debt. I'm using credit cards that I haven't used to keep shit in my gas tank so I can float it. Don't use that rewards card. If I was using that rewards card, you know how hard it would be, even though I got to pay for the gas anyway. Even on if I put it on my own personal card, I'll earn rewards and benefits too, and I don't have to pay it every week. I can pay it every 30 days. So 30,000 miles on my car, my Honda Civic, 30,000 miles. I hit it this weekend. 7 months, y'all. Congratulate me. I'm still here. And thank God, nothing serious yet. Knock on wood, if I have wood, but knock. I wanted to talk about, a 1099. We keep saying that Uber employees are 1099, 1099, 1099 private contractor. First of all, man, we got to define what a 1099 contractor is in every state, what a 1099 contractor is to your municipality or your district or your county or your city or your state, or overall, what does the IRS, federal government, define the 1099 as? And does Uber doing a 1099 return or a W-9, then the 1099K or 1099 miscellaneous, they said in the tax forms, you're receiving this because you did $20,000 in transaction. Really don't know whether that just applies to a 1099K for a return. I didn't do $20,000. I started late last year, so I just didn't file. I don't see any reason, if it's not $20,000 in transactions, why even file? That's what they said, so I'm not worried about filing this year. I made just short of that last year, about $15,000 in the last 3 months of driving Uber. But the whole thing is, are you really a 1099, or is that just another Uber deception, like the weekly payouts, like the surges, like the promotions, like the referral bonuses? Is all this stuff just another hoax? You're not really a 1099. You're probably really an employee, or just a fucking lackey dumbass running around here driving for 71 cents a mile. I just did another trip all the way from Miami out here. I'm stuck out here now in Miramar, which is west of Fort Lauderdale. 20 miles. Guy got in by himself. Of course, I didn't do the. He did a pool ride, but I shut my request off. So he had it all to himself. Got down here. I got paid 71 cents a mile for a 20 mile trip. A complete waste of time. I got like fucking $13. Unbelievable. It's rape. No way in the world that guy could have caught a taxi 20 miles paying, I think he only paid like somewhat like $24. No way he could have caught a taxi that cheap. Getting tired of the riders showing up, with 4 people and a bunch of luggage going to the airport, and they see my car as a Honda Civic. People are just very cheap for some reason. I just stopped over here at Aventura Mall. I don't know if you know about Aventura, but there's a heavy Jewish district over there. Very prominent, a lot of money over there. 3 guys coming out of the Walgreens, 3 full-size guys, big men, coming out of the Walgreens with a whole cart full of groceries. And they order an Uber X. It just puzzles me why people don't look at the vehicles. Or before that, 4 adult women wanted to go to the airport, all had large bags. And I'm sitting here wondering in my mind, does anyone look at the type of vehicle that you're going to get picked up in? Do you do the math and say, well, there's 4 people, we all have luggage, or we all have groceries, and, we're already getting this ride for a fraction of a cost of a taxi. Let's just go ahead and step it up and get a Uber XL or Uber SUV, and that way we can all fit comfortably and go to where we... Does anybody say that, or are you just too cheap to step it up a notch from the X to the XL or to the SUV? I mean, come on, guys. I have a Honda Civic. If it's 3 people comfortably, 4 people can squeeze in here, 4 people with luggage or groceries, forget about it. They say, well, do you have room in the trunk? Listen, people, I have a life, okay? I have personal stuff in the trunk. I have my tools. I have safety equipment. I have cleaning equipment. I have a cooler with beverages in it. I carry my briefcase with my other work in there. I have an overnight backpack in my trunk. Yes, I can squeeze 1 or maybe 1 bag in the trunk, 1 large suitcase or 2 handbags, and then we can put some rest. People, it's not a fucking van. It's a Honda Civic. Take it easy on my poor little Honda Civic, okay? And don't get fucking pissed off when I tell you I cannot take 4 people with large bags to the fucking airport. Okay? Uber 1099, we went over that. Surge, we went over that. Star ratings, we went over that. 30,000 miles on my vehicle, we went over that. The address change, watch out for customers doing that. You wait for them 5 minutes, then they hit that change of address, boom. I think they got another 5 minutes. So now you're waiting for 10 minutes and hope they don't come out. If they don't come out then, shit, maybe they might change it again. Who knows? Another scam with the riders. Been at it for over 12 hours, still haven't broke 100. Thank God for my tips. Thank you, customers who have tipped me. I take those tips religiously. It's my religion. It will be against my religion of making money to refuse those tips, so I take them. One last thing I wanted to say about Uber. I mentioned in my last video that driving Uber makes you crazy. And I want to elaborate on that a little bit. It makes you crazy because you are dealing with various personalities every single day. I mean, you're dealing with about 25, 30 plus different people from all different walks of life, from all different religious creeds, colors, genders, sexual preference. You're dealing with all different kinds of conversations, people with disabilities. You're dealing with the young, the old, the minors. We're picking up minors now. We're picking up the blind now. We're picking up the crippled. We're picking up the Vietnam disabled. We're picking up from the hospitals and the mental hospitals. We'll be picking up from the goddamn prisons pretty soon. We'll be taking the prisoners home on furlough. Anything that Uber can make $1, deliver shit. Hop in the pool. The perpetual pool. Get 4 fuckers in your car that you don't know, throwing up, riding, breath stinking, smell like smoke and alcohol. And we gotta adapt to all this shit. We got to adapt to every fucker that gets in the backseat of your car or next to your car. You got to adapt to that motherfucker. If he wants to open his mouth, you got to even adapt more. He wants to have a conversation, adapt more. Motherfuckers telling you how to get to where they need to go when they see a big-ass 10-inch goddamn tablet posted onto my goddamn dashboard with Google Maps on it. Dude, I know where to fucking go. Shut the fuck up. I got to deal with this shit every day. Day in, day out. I'm not a social worker. A bitch got in my car the other day and said she thought I was rude just because I asked her where the fuck she was. I didn't say where the fuck. I said, ma'am, where are you at? Like that. Because she wasn't at the pickup spot. So I had to call her and ask where she was. She didn't like the way I said, where are you at? I guess I wanted to say, oh, honey, where are you at? I'm here. I don't see you. I'm looking for you, Tweedles. Bitch, where the fuck are you at? I've been out here waiting on the goddamn corner. This car's behind me. Why the fuck aren't you here? Well, that's not how I said it, but that's how I should have said it. But we're not social workers, man. We are fucking cab drivers under the auspicion of ride sharing. Uber! Bullshit! We are losers! Becoming losers, at least. I wasn't a loser before I started doing this dumb shit. Fuck! Let me go out here, man. I still got another $100 to make. I just made my quota for Saturday. Almost. I got $2 more to make. Let me go get a pool rider and get that $2 so I can reach my $100 quota for yesterday. I still need to meet my quota of 100 today for Sunday. Fuck off, you fucking pool riders. And fuck you, Uber corporate. And fuck you, Travis Caliprick. And fuck you, Garrett punk ass. Raise the fucking goddamn rate back up or stop taking 25% of our goddamn hard earnings, you fucking pricks. I'm out. Peace.